Welcome to Speedy Walkthroughs, where we show just the important stuff for beating the game. For first time viewers, this will look different to a normal walkthrough. It shows just the essentials, so you don't need to spend a long time watching this video. Today we're playing Donkey Kong Country 3 for the SNES and getting the best ending with full completion. That's 103% in total. Before we get stuck into it, if you like this video, consider subscribing to keep up to date. It helps out the channel a whole bunch and there should be a new walkthrough out each week. Alright, so when we started out the game, you're playing as Dixie Kong and there's also Kiddy Kong. You're mainly going to want to play as Dixie throughout the game. She's got like a ponytail twirl thing. Kiddy comes in handy sometimes, but it can be pretty rare, and I'll point out when that happens. So we want to get 103% completion, and pretty much the way that you do that is you got to get all the bonus areas in each level and all the DK coins in each level. There are Kong letters in each level, but you don't need to worry about getting those for 103%. You want to go to Funky's and you'll play out a few little cutscenes. Eventually you'll get the boat from this area and you want to bring it down to the right here into that first world. This game's a bit more open-ended than the previous one, so I'll show you where to go on the world map as well. You basically just go through, if you spin into enemies, you'll go a bit quicker, and you can throw Kiddy into the floor there to get into the first bonus area. Now, to pick up Kiddy and throw him into the floor, it's the A button to do that. So in the bonus stage, you just got to get all the stars, and then you're pretty much done. Now, we'll have the first DK coin coming up after this. So the DK coins are always on one of these enemies. You've got to basically just throw the barrel off the wall to hit them from behind, and there's usually little tricks to hitting them from behind. I'm also getting some of those silver coins, so make sure you pick those up. They're just on invisible spots throughout the level. And we're into the second bonus stage now. So whenever you see a silver coin come up on the screen that I'm picking up, just be aware that you can usually get it by walking over the invisible spot, and we'll need them as currency throughout the game, so it's good to have quite a few. And that's the level done. So you should have the DK coin and the 2 bonus stages from there. Go on to the next level, you got to jump onto these little handrail hangy things there. We can get a silver coin off to the left there, and then progress on through the level. So basically you just pull down the handrail things until the doors open. There we can hover over and get to our first bonus barrel. This one here will just be collecting all the stars. So you go through and grab as many of those as you can, and then jump up here. Just keep grabbing the handrails there. And we're into the second bonus barrel off to the right there. You just got to make it across to the coin. Then we'll go to the left here. Now we've got a next DK coin there. You basically just got to throw the barrel behind him, but stay to the right of him so that he's still facing away. This is our first one of these caves. You've just got to watch the color and hit the buttons in the same order that those colors are. Alright, into our next level here. You can be Kiddy and throw Dixie up to grab the barrel, and then that's how to get the first DK coin there. It's going to keep going on through the water. We want to get on guard from the little barrel down there, and just head over to the right into the bonus barrel here. You just got to get 30 stars in this bonus barrel, so go through with on guard and grab those, and then we'll head out of the bonus barrel. Another silver coin there to grab, should have about 6 by now. And the next bonus barrel is just up here. So this one you just got to hit all the enemies and then you get the coin for that. Once we're out of here, just progress off to the right. And you got the flag. Now I mentioned that an easy way to know you're on track is there should be 2 bonus barrels in each stage and the DK coin, so just keep an eye out for that. Some of the very late stages in the game do have more bonus barrels, but I'll mention that as we get there. First one in this stage is just up off that slope. So go through here and get all the baddies, you'll get the coin. Then you come out on the O. Keep progressing on forward. You got the little silver barrel there to get the DK coin. And the next bonus barrel is just up there. So you just got to head off to the right in this bonus barrel to get the coin there. Once we got that, just keep heading to the right and we'll get to the end of the level. Alright, next level. This one is a darker level and you're the elephant. Now the elephant is going to get scared of the mice if the mice are in the light. So you've got to get these barrels and basically throw them into the mice to get them out of the way. Now you can bring the steel keg back to get rid of that B and then jump through. That's our first little bonus area here. Get the coin from that one. And just throw the barrel into the mouse. And throw the barrel above that wall to get the DK coin, and then into that mouse there as well. There's a silver coin just to the right there, be sure that you got that. Hit the mice with these barrels. And there's another one to hit. And off to the left, we just got to go up here and get the steel keg. You want to face left and throw it back up over your back, and that'll hit it into the 2 Bs there. Now we got the coin. Alright, just go through the loop here, just keep grabbing barrels and hitting the mice with them. Then we get a silver coin there, and we finish the level. Next level here is pretty much just a boss fight. So yeah, no like bonus barrels or DK coins in these levels, yeah, just the boss fight. So there we go, just grab the coin from being the boss and we're done. That basically sends us out of this first bit and we're into the second world now. Okay, so this level. Just heading up, watching out for projectiles on our way up through here. You can use that barrel to sort of shield yourself from the projectiles if you want as well. You want to drop down here and you'll get a silver coin. And bring the TNT to the left, that gets us to this bonus barrel. Just climb up this rope here to get through the bonus barrel and then back down for the coin. Alright, next we just want to climb up through this section. And hide behind the barrel so that you don't get hit. Now get Kitty to throw Dixie up and then throw the barrel behind so you can get the DK coin there. Off to the left here and then climb up the rope. Now you got to go past the level end because there's a bonus barrel right after it, so make sure you don't hit that level ending bit. This one with the colored bananas, they basically just pop up in random spots and you got to get all of them. Once you've done that, you come out right at the end of the level. Alright, going on to our next level here. So this has a little timer. You do have to beat the timer. So if you want, you can do this level in 2 trips, one to beat the timer. But with Kitty, if you roll onto the water, Kitty will bounce. So that gets you that first bonus barrel. In the footage here, I'm going to do the timed challenge and grab the bonus barrels. But if you want, you can do the level in 2 trips just to make that a bit easier. Okay, heading through. You can roll across the water there, that makes things a little bit quicker. And up onto those bees with the invincibility and into the bonus barrel there. Just got to get all the enemies here for the coin. Drop down and grab a silver coin there in the water. And here we're just going to roll across the water there to get towards the DK coin. And just dip down for another coin in the water there as well. So I got it in under 115, but if you haven't got it in 115, just do it again. Okay, up there, now this is actually a warp barrel. That brings you right to the end of the level. So this is just a little time saver. Basically, once you've beaten a level once, you can exit out of the level at any time by pressing start and then select. And then you basically just keep the bonus barrels. So we've already completed this level by hitting that warp barrel. And then I'm going to do all the bonus barrels and DK coins and then just exit out of the level once I've done those. It's a little bit quicker than trying to do the whole level since the bonus barrels are quite early on in the level. Alright, up onto these wheels, you got to throw Dixie up there, and then that's the second bonus barrel in here. So this is another one with those green bananas spawning in. Just grab the coin there. Now we're going to go up here. Throw Dixie up, there's the DK coin, and you can just press start and then select to get out of the level there. If you want, you could have beaten the level, but we're going to do the same strategy here. Take the warp barrel to the end. I'll just drop down and get that bonus barrel there through the B. But yeah, with this one, we're going to beat the level, and we'll grab this bonus barrel here when we're beating it, and then we'll come back into the level and grab the bonus barrels near the start, and then just pause and exit out of the level. So back into the level. Just jumping up here. I'm going to get Kitty Kong back because we had to lose him to get through that B before. just up onto these. You can hit that B to get the token behind it. Should have about 19 by now. Into that barrel to get Squawk. And we're going to go up. So through that B is the bonus barrel. You just want to drop gradually through it with Squawk. And we got this green banana challenge again. So let all the green bananas just spawn in gradually. Try and grab them as you go. And then grab the coin. Okay, we still got to get the DK coin, so progress on up still. Going to be Kitty Kong here, and throw Dixie up there. You grab the barrel, you throw it up, and you stay to the right so that he keeps facing to the right to get the DK coin. Alright, now he's going to be really annoyed that you beat his time, and then that opens up the next part of the map. So that, if you don't have that cutscene, beat that 1 minute 15 second time on the other level. Alright, so if this path opens up for you, just head to the right and you're into the new level. So thrown up into that little warp barrel there. We're going to use this strategy again. Warp to the end, do the bonus barrels, exit out. But before we do that, I'm just going to go down left into this cave. So press the corresponding buttons. Your colors will be different. It's sort of random which ones light up. So just be conscious of that. And then back into this level, we're going to now actually get the bonus barrels. Okay, so we got a new mechanic. We can sort of suck up water and shoot at enemies. So you can use that as you go throughout the level. First bonus barrel's there, you pretty much just jump into it. And just go and grab the coin. Alright, so we're going to bring the TNT there and throw it into the B. Grab the silver coin there. And then grab the DK coin by hitting that dude from behind. Alright, now the bonus barrel is actually under the water, so you've got to jump on the 2 ladybugs, and then that gives you enough sort of vertical speed that you can fall through the water deep enough to hit the barrel. Since we already beat the level with the warp barrel, you just pause exit out of here, and we're into the next level here. And this is just a boss fight, so you're just trying to get on top of the spider really, and then hold the barrel with Dixie, because she holds it above her head, and then just jump up into the spider, and that'll hit the spider's face with the barrel, because the spider's sort of like invincible from the top, so you've got to jump up from underneath to deal damage there. There we go, and just wait for it to come back down onto you. So don't even worry about throwing the barrel or anything, just jump up into him. Alright, coming out of this section, we're going to go into the boat and back to see Funky. And he'll upgrade us because we came to see him with that little patch thing. Alright, so now that we got the upgrade, we got the hovercraft on the world map. We can go into this. The game actually gets really open-ended at this point. You can pick which world. I'm just doing this one first. Okay, so into here, just climb up and back across the rope. And the bonus barrel's just off to the left there. So bash the baddies, we just gotta be the spider here. So be aware, when you're shooting that web, you can actually hold the D-pad up or down to change the trajectory of the shot. So it doesn't have to go out straight, you can do it at all angles and stuff. Be kitty so that you can throw Dixie up, that'll get us to the next bonus barrel. Grab 15 bananas, so we're just gonna go through those green ones there. Off to the left here, and we got the DK coin there. So you just want to jump on top of him so that he's facing up and then throw it right into the wall. Now that's all the bonus barrels and DK coins of this level, so he's going to get through to the end now. There we go. Alright, into our next level here. So drop down and we're in like a little minecart. This has lots of like silver coins that you can get, which are quite hidden. So just have a look. You may even want to slow down the video a bit or something, just see where I'm grabbing each one of those, because it's a really good spot for coins. First bonus barrel was just up there, so we just got to grab that. Got another coin there, and then the second bonus barrel right away. So we're going to get 20 stars. Just grab all those, and then we're through. A couple more silver coins to grab there. And then we go left for the DK coin. So it's not a huge issue if you don't have quite as many silver coins as I do. I think I got a few more than I needed, but try and grab as many as you can throughout the gameplay. Alright, we've got this level, which is sort of like an auto scroller. You gotta let this sword chase you up the tree. Silver coin in that B there. Another silver coin just in those branches, and we got the bonus barrel here. There's the end of the bonus barrel. Alright, continuing to head up this tree now. And we get the silver coin just there. Grab the barrel so that you can get through the B there, and then here's the other bonus barrel. You've got the bananas to get. And you got a little coin up the top there. Continue your way up the tree. So you can hit that barrel, that'll sort of shoot you up the tree a little bit and you get an invincibility. Grab the steel keg and then just chuck it against the walls. Let him face up so that he can get hit by the keg there. Alrighty, into the next level. Alright, so hit that guy and that'll give you access to the spider. I think it's on the A button you can shoot webs that you can actually stand on with the spider, so that's very useful. You can just use those to climb up there. There's two different web shoot buttons. One of them is a projectile, which will hurt enemies, and the other one is webs that you can stand on. Okay, coming out here. Now, if you hit the S, that dude will start shooting steel kegs, so you can use that to get the DK coin. And then jump into that barrel up there, and off to the left. Now you've got to be Dixie, because then you can sort of ponytail twirl across, and that's your next bonus barrel. There's the coin. And then we're just going to finish off the level here. Alright, next is sort of like a low gravity one. We're just going to make our way through this little tunnel. And there's the first bonus barrel. Just collect the stars, got to grab all those. Keep going on through, we've got squawks. There's the second bonus barrel there. We'll make our way up. Now, there's the steel barrel, and then you can throw it into the enemy for the DK coin. And that's the end of the level. Alright, next up we have this boss fight thing. So basically, just wait till he has those little blade things come out the side, and then jump on them, and then jump on his head. That's the loop of this boss, pretty much. You'll get into a second phase here, but it's pretty similar what you have to do. There we go, get a little cutscene, and then we're pretty much done. Okay, out of here and into the next world. We're just going to go into this cave first of all. It's kind of hidden, but you just got to where I went to on the map and press the button, you'll get in. And we got underwater. So if you're familiar with the older games in the series, these used to not have bonus barrels, but now they do, the underwater levels. So the first one's down there. And the second one's just off to the left there. So we get on guard here, and you can just press the button to sort of nose poke the enemies. There it is. And then just behind the end goal is where the DK coin is, so make sure you go and get that. Ride these barrels up the waterfall here. And then we're going to go through here. That's our first bonus barrel. Just work your way up in that first bonus barrel, we get to the coin. Sometimes you have to ride the barrels up multiple times to get better timing on the enemies, so just watch out for where the enemies are. You want to be Kitty to throw Dixie up into the bonus barrel. And you also get this bird thing, which collects items over the top of you. You got to keep that and make sure it doesn't get hurt. And then you can throw the barrel to get the DK coin at the end. Alright, next up we have our bonus barrel just up above the ropes here. Next bonus barrel is there. You just want to hit the barrel to shoot to the right and then into the barrel. And then the DK coin's right at the end. Dixie can do a slow throw. I think you press up to do the slow throw and you sort of like throw up. And that's how you run to the enemy in time to get the barrel to hit it. There we go, we got that first bonus barrel on this level. And the second bonus barrel just behind the waterfall there. Take care of all the enemies to get through. Again, it's that slow throw that you want to use to get that DK coin there. Alright, next up we got the water level. Just swim to the right for the first bit. And bonus barrel's just in here. Now, this water level has a fish following you. You basically need to keep it fed, otherwise it'll get really angry and like attack you. But it's got to eat the right type of fish. So anything like poisonous and spiky, you don't want to feed it. You want to feed it like the good, healthy fish. And you can sort of see the fish getting angrier and angrier through the level if you let it get hungry. Okay, in this bonus barrel, you have to let the fish eat the little green fish there. And then that's how to get rid of the enemies in that section. And here, just throw up to get the DK coin up left there. Okay, up behind this waterfall, we got sort of like a boss fight. Basically just water into the eyes there and rinse and repeat, literally, I guess. And there we go. Alright, out of this world. So we're back to Funkies. And it'll give us a little upgrade for this. Alright, so now that we got that upgrade, we can sort of go up that waterfall there and into this world here. And we'll start going through. So we're going to climb up the ropes here and into the first bonus barrel there. Let's grab all the stars and we'll make our way through. Alright, get the steel keg there. Now I will slow down this enemy hit just because it's kind of complex. You basically want to let him face left and jump up into him with the steel keg. If you do it right, you'll get him. If not, you just go try it again because the steel keg does respawn. And then we progress on through the level. There's the next bonus barrel. Right, it's jumping up through here. And that's the end of the level. Alright, in the next level, the bonus barrel is like right at the start. You just roll off there and get into it. Let's go take care of the enemies and that'll give you the coin. Alright, then we ride this thing. It's a couple silver coins to grab on the way if you want. And the bonus barrel is just under that house there. Grab all the stars. And we can do a slow throw there. And then just sort of jump up so that he points up and then you can get the DK coin. Alright, into this level now with the waterfalls. So I'm going to head up and ponytail twirl across. DK coins there, pretty much right at the start. Alright, bonus barrel's just up there if you throw Dixie up into it. Second bonus barrel is just up here. Now I'm throwing Dixie up a lot just to get out of the waterfall a bit quicker. You can climb it however you really want to there. Now we're going to be at the spiders, so just don't forget you've got one web that will kill enemies and the other one that will be platforms. So first bonus barrel is just up here. Let's get all the green bananas. Get a silver coin up there. And the second bonus barrel is just up here. Now you actually get to be the person in the foreground firing projectiles at the enemies, which is pretty fun there. Because for the rest of the level you're being fired at. Grab the barrel and grab the DK coin. Alright, next level here. Just bring Dixie over to the left, throw her up into that bonus barrel right at the start. You know, throw the barrel into the wall to get that DK coin. And the bonus barrel is just in that house there. Alright, after this we got another one of those fairy caves just up here. So go through it and hit the buttons in the right order. Once you've done that, just head back out. I'm going to go into this shop here and get the present. So basically with getting this present, he just gives it to you if you say yes to his dialogue. And there's pretty much a big trading quest in this game, so I'll show you which ones to go to here. Alright, so you got to take care of this snowman. And there's a difference between like firing into the foreground and the background. So depending where he is where you need to fire at. And there we go. Right out of this world, we're just going to head down and up here. So now we got the present, we can sort of do more. We can get the magnifying glass and that third item. Talk to the bear in this area. Trade that into him to get the bowling ball back. It's quite the trading quest. You want to circle that set of 4 rocks a few different times. That's actually one of the last areas in the game. We're just unlocking it now. Alright, do a trading quest there as well. And head up into this little region. So that was quite a bit of trading there, but it's important for getting 100%. Alright, down to the bonus barrel for this first bit. This squawk can pick up barrels, so just take care of all the enemies when you do that. Pick up the barrel there, take care of the bee. Head through, pick up that barrel. Yeah, sort of fly down here to get the steel keg. Drop down through there. And then you want to bounce on that enemy there over and over until you get up into the bonus barrel. A little bit of a tricky one, that one. There we go. Alright, so with this level done, we've got like the chairlift thing. So he'll let you into the chairlift there. Make it across. And we're into the next level there. Okay, so just keep climbing the rope. And you want to sort of keep jumping up that slope until you can get to the bonus barrel. Climb up the rope again. Little silver coin you can get off to the right there if you want to. Alright, keep going up and then just go off to the right to get to that other bonus barrel. Alright, now that we've done that, we just climb up a little bit more. And we get the steel keg right up the top there, we'll get the coin. The dude's actually inside the wall there. I'm going to go on the lift, given that item, and that'll get us across. And we've got another cave here, so just follow the right colors. Coming out of the cave, we're just going to go back over the chairlift and down into the lake. This lake is not very bright. You can light it up, but on a lot of TVs you can still sort of see where you're going, so that's what I've done here. Down to the bonus barrel there, you get all the stars. So if you sort of hit those fish, you'll light it up, but it doesn't really light up much more anyway. Heading down below, there's a bonus barrel down here. Just follow the trail of stars until you get the coin. And heading out of this area, got the steel keg, hit that guy with it, and we're done. Alright, next level, we've got squawks here. Alright, so into the water, we just got to get on guard there. So take care of the redfish with on guard. You can just sort of like nose poke into them. And heading out until we get Ellie. And we got the bonus barrel up there, so you can sort of just jump off Ellie into the bonus barrel. Gotta get all the stars. Oh, we're going to throw Dixie up there to get the spider upgrade. And there's bonus barrel. So get all the green bananas and we'll head out of that section. We'll throw Dixie up there, and then this is where we get the DK coin for this level. Now we got that, just head out of the level and we're done. Alright, next one. So climb across the ropes there. And down into the bonus barrel. Climb up to the left, then up to the right again. Steel keg there for the DK coin. And just heading up through this section. You got to get this bird, and then we get the bonus barrel for bringing the bird to the end. So that's how you get that one there. That one done, we just need to get to the end of the level. Alright, next level we get on guard straight away, and this is basically a boss fight. So yeah, essentially you've got to wait till he comes up and open like that. And then we get the coin. Alright, coming out of this area, we can now go up into this new world that was opened up. So basically want to head through here off to the right. And we got the bonus barrel down there for the first bit. Grab all the stars in the bonus barrel, we get the coin. And across to the right here now. And just sort of up above where the screen goes is another bonus barrel, so just keep an eye out for that one. Alright, progressing through the rest of the level now. You got the steel keg there, so hit the dude with it. Alright, next level we got here. So these barrels will sort of like pop in and pop out, so you got a bit of a timing to worry about there. And into the bonus barrel there. Grab all the stars. Alright, it's coming out of the bonus barrel. Go up there through to get the spider. And then we can web up through here without going into the barrels. And up there's the next bonus barrel, so just get that. Alright, with that one done, we're just going to head back out. Make sure you get into these white barrels at the correct angles and do a slow throw for the DK coin there. And then we can just go through and finish the level off. Got a new fairy cave here. Basically just have to swim between those two rocks and then it'll open up. And then select the right colors. And we should have a fairy from that. Let's head through to the next level here. Alrighty, so off to the right, watching out for the lightning, of course. Dropping down there gets us the bonus barrel. And we get the DK coin for that bit. And next bonus barrel is just up here. And that's this level done. All right, next one. All right, so bonus barrel is just hiding up there. Very sneaky. And next one is just up there as well. It's got to get all the green bananas. All right, so get close to that dude. If you jump up above him, there's the steel keg thing. So hit the steel thing and then let him throw the steel ones and then you can get the DK coin. All right, into here we got a little swimming level. Off to the left is our first bonus barrel there. Can be on guard. Just poke the enemies. And we bring on guard out of the barrel there as well. All right, down there is another bonus barrel. Just follow the stars around. And we get the DK coin there. All right, now we have another boss fight. So basically just throw the barrels, let him open up the top bit and then jump onto his head. You'll find out it's K. Rool there. All right, so get a big long cutscene with K. Rool. You gotta jump on those little pulley things up there. That'll stop you from getting hit and you'll eventually have a barrel come down that you can hit K. Rool with. Same sort of thing there. So keep hitting him with the barrels. And we get the coin. So we got Donkey and Diddy saved. You get a nice little cutscene there. All right, so you're going to get like a credits roll sort of thing, but we haven't actually 100% of the game yet, so I'll just skip past these credits here. So yeah, quite a long credit sequence. Just make sure you're on 84% at this point, if you're following along with this item for item. And we'll go back into the game. So back here, we're just going to head out of this world. Drop down there into that island that we opened. If that's not open for you, just go around the 4 rocks over and over. Now, with this guy, you got to pay him 20 coins each time you want him to open up a part of the map. Now, there are actually coins on the map, so we don't have all the coins we're going to need yet. So we are going to have to come back to this guy at some point. As I said before, some levels have more bonus barrels. This is one that has more than 2 bonus barrels, and a lot of ones in this world do. So watch out for that. Just go through this first bonus barrel here. All right, come out of that. Next bonus barrel is literally up there. Lots of bonuses. There we go. It'll be Dixie and Twirl over there. Get Ellie and the bird upgrade. And try and bring the bird all the way to the end here. All right, so if you do that, you get another bonus barrel. Let's grab all the bananas there with the bird. And we get a steel keg, do a slow throw, and you should get the DK coin. All right, next level along. So we've got these barrels here, just sort of jump up on those. You've got a bonus barrel off to the right. All right, jump up the barrels again. So by turning them onto steel and not steel, you can take care of the bees. So he's got to do that. And up there to the right. And there's a DK coin there. And we're going to throw Dixie up into the bonus barrel. And take care of all the enemies. Just drop down there. And we're just going to make our way up through the rest of the level now. There we go, so just keep going up. And there we are. Okay, next level. Throw Dixie up there, we get the spider. Bring that spider down. You're going to shoot some web to get up here. You're going to make like a web path to get that DK coin. We can't actually throw the barrel ourselves. Got this little bonus area here. Alright, once you come out of there, just keep heading across. And throw Dixie up and then into that bonus barrel there. And there's a bonus barrel behind the end of the level there. You got to be very careful about that one. There we go, you got a cog there. So next level. Just be Squawk here. Gonna find the bonus coin. There it is. Just keep heading up. Little bonus barrel in there between the bees. You get all the green bananas. Then we head up into that bonus barrel. And there we go. Now that we've actually got 25 coins again, we can go back to this dude because he wants 25 coins to do this last one. And there we go. So he'll open that very last level for us. We can just head through there. Right, this last level is an interesting one. You sort of ride through that, this little special device thing. It's got some funky controls, but try not to hit the walls if you can avoid it. Right, we go through here, grabbing the fuel down the bottom. You grab some silver coins there if you want as well. Alright, we get the DK coin here, just jump up into them from underneath. And then we get the flag. Alright, so we can go back here and now we've actually got all the cogs to give him as well. So once you give him that, this thing comes up into the middle of the lake. It's actually Gabriel, so we can go and see him for another fight. So mechanics are a little bit different than last time. You're on the ground with these laser things. So you get the steel kegs there, which you can throw up when the roof tries to suck in the steel kegs. You can throw them up onto him. And then when he comes into the foreground with you can hit him on the back with them. So sort of rinse and repeat there. Throw it up into the roof when he's actually going past. Just like that. Same thing there. Now you've actually got to put the barrel down there so that it stops the electricity beam from hitting you. It's really important. Took me ages to figure that out. And then keep going. And then we're done. So we're not actually finished the game yet. There's a few other things to clean up. We're going to get all the other like fairy locations. So there's one here on the map. And just do the colors. If you keep going around the map, let's go into this little section here. I'm going to talk to this guy. Give him that shell item and he gives you this bird. So I'm going to head out of the map now. Alright, back to Funky. Alright, so now we can actually fly around the map. Down here we've got another fairy location, so again just hit the right colors there. Fly up here onto this beach, you've got another fairy location. Same as this beach. And this island here has one. Up the top there has one. When you go down into this house. So he gives you one of them too. I'm going to fly down here. You want to talk to this guy. Now what he'll do is send you up to this island thing here. Again, that's another fairy location. And you go up into this cave here. And if we've got all the fairies in the game, they'll actually bring us up to the top bit of the map into these clouds here. And this is the 103% best ending of the game here. So you get this wonderful cutscene. And K. Rool gets chased around, essentially. So yeah, there isn't really a final boss fight, except for that one we did about 10 minutes of gameplay ago. But this is how you beat the game, 103%. And it's a pretty wacky cutscene to finish off the series, actually. Alrighty, so we'll do that. Get to the credits, and then hopefully if you've done everything right, you should have 103% on your game file. That's going to be all for this video, and thanks so much for watching.